Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kevin. Today I'm going to have my first impression review on this Asics Novablast 4, a lightweight daily trimmer with high responsive, stability and cushion. Let's see how it looks on my first impression review. Asics Novablast 4 is a update shoes from the predecessor Novablast 3 that I like the most. The responsive, the bounciness, the cushioniness of the shoes. This is a brand new update design from the sole, bottom and the brand new upper. So let's see what's the new update on this pair of the shoes. Before we start, disclaimer, this pair of shoes is purchased by my own money, 549 ringgit during on the first stage of launching in Malaysia. No one sent me or give me this pair of shoes. All the opinion that you watch on this video is my own opinion. So let's start. Let's start with some numbers of the shoes, the specs of the shoes. Currently I'm using US 11.5, UK 10.5 or 29 cm. Those shoes weigh at 293 grams, slightly heavier from my version 3 that is around 9 to 10 grams of the shoes. For the forefoot at here is 33.5 millimeter and the heel at here is a heel stack of 41.5 millimeter and make the shoe 8 millimeter drop from the heel to the forefoot of the shoes. There is no carbon fiber plate on the shoes, so you can see the shoes can bend quite easily. For the fitting, it fits true to size. If you are wide fit, better go to the wide fit version. This is a true to size fitting. For me, I'm using a normal fitting. It fits as normal throughout the shoes. Let's have a look on the upper itself. The upper is a brand new design on the upper using the knit upper and it's a very comfortable upper. Thus the upper a bit not so stretchable. If you are wide fit, please go to the wide fit selection or you try it on the store itself, see whether it fits yourself properly or not. So on the upper here, you can see a lot of ventilation holes, so it's quite cooling and comfortable. Moving backwards, you can see the laces are pretty long. You can see the laces are pretty long. Same exactly as the Superblast itself, also have a very long lace. So moving back here, for the tongue is something that I'm not really like about it. It seems like a unfinished tongue over here, even though there's some padding behind some holes at here. The tongue seems like a bit unfinished for me, maybe because of this version, the Academy version, so they have some sort like additional design for it. Moving back at here, on the heel collar here, there's a lot of padding. You can see the cushion around the heel collar is very comfortable when you put your feet inside here. And what I really like about here is the back of here, the toe off of the heel at here is pretty nice and it holds my feet, my Achilles at here really nice. And behind here it had a pull tab, so much more easy for you to wear. Few times I did try to pull, but I just straight pull at this side rather than using the pull tab. At the bottom at here, they have a reinforced plastic or polymer at here. So you have a much more structured bottom at here. So the upper are brand new and I quite like it and quite comfortable with this upper. Moving down to the form area, they're using the FF Blast Plus Eco that has some recycled material around 20% from their website. So you can see they have a new design of the foam, and it has a very huge stack of foam at the back of the shoes. You can see the 41.5 millimeter of foam at the back of the shoes, and the 35 millimeter, 33.5 millimeter stack on the front. You can see all the design of the shoes are pretty nice and amazing. So it's just like the origami, and we try to squeeze the shoes, it seems like folding up. When we try to land, it seems like folding accordingly to all the line. Because of all this line, it look not so chunky on the back of the shoes. The foam itself are pretty responsive, but not as responsive as the version 3 itself. Maybe because of the 20% of recycled material. The foam this year feel a bit much more hard and solid compared to the version 3 itself. Let's move to the bottom of the shoes, that they have some redesign of the shoes. The patterns look similar as the version 3, but they have a redesign on the traction, the grip, the groove, how the waterline. They have a new redesign on the groove itself. So you can see from here to the back, all the redesign, the groove. I try to run on the water and the slippery area, the shoes able to grip it. It's not like the previous version, a bit slippery when we running on the wet area, especially on the road, the white line, the concrete road. The shoes are pretty slippery. For this one, it's pretty nice, and the grip are quite awesome. And the front over here, this is the trampoline. They're still keeping the trampoline because that is all the magic happen. When we land at here, this is the bouncy area of the Novablast editions. So you can see they have some pattern on the form itself throughout to the shoes, even at the bottom of the form itself. It's a very nice detailed touch of the shoes. Thanks for making this far on the video. If you like the video, feel free to like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and share this video with your friends and family if you found it useful. It might help this channel a little bit more. So let's continue. With the all new redesign of the Novablast 3, what I really like it, the first one is the stability of the shoes. The shoes are much more stable compared to the previous version. This is most likely because of the much more firmer form. Even though the stack height are much more thicker this year, but the shoes are much more stable. I did bring the shoes out for some speed run around 4:30. The shoes able to provide the lift off and the stability with such a stack height. I can't wait to bring the shoes out for my interval run that is running around sub 4 minute pace. See how the shoes handle during that period. Second line is the comfortable of the upper, the breathable of the upper, and the amount of cushion that around the shoes make the shoes really comfortable on the upper itself. The air going, the comfortable of the new upper, and the amount of cushion around the shoes at the heel collar at here, especially the back over here, I feel much more comfortable compared to the previous version, and I didn't encounter any heel slip on my run itself. Third line is the improved grip during wet. The third version, a lot of people complain, and I even fall down when I'm using the third version when I'm running around some wet area. And this year they have improved the grip of the shoes with all the waterline and the traction line. The grip on these shoes are improved dramatically, that I really like about it. The fourth item I like about the shoes is the aesthetic, the look of the shoes. The combination of the red, white, the pink color on the top, the fade of the shoes, and all the design on the form itself and the upper, the look of the shoes make me really like about the shoes. The design is pretty amazing for these shoes and this colorway, especially this colorway. I like the color fade from back all the way to the front itself. For me, something is missing from the Novablast 4. The first thing is the wow effect. The wow effect, when we put in like the version 3 itself, the bounciness, the responsive, the softness of the form, when we run on it, step on it, the shoes just like popping up to the next step. Seems like slightly missing from this version. The second dislike is the toe off from the shoes. The shoes seems like lesser toe off from the previous version. I'm not sure why when I try to land the shoes, it doesn't seem like going pop to the next step. The shoe seems like steady a while before we need to push some pressure before it can go to the next step. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to test this out on my long run review. During this testing period, I bring the shoes out for 3 different runs. The first run is a 6 km on the treadmill, and the next day I bring the shoes out for a 18 km long run around 5:20 pace. That is after rainy day, a good time to test the shoes, how's the reaction on the wet place, and the shoes pass with flying color. So I test the shoes around 5:20 to 5 minute pace. I did pick up some of the faster pace during that period. So the shoes pass with no issue. But on the third run, I'm go out with the shoes on a much more slower and easy run, around 6:30 to 7 minute pace. It's more to recovery 12 km run using the shoes. But the shoes seems like not really that comfortable to run with, most probably because of the firmer form on the shoes. Because when I try to run a bit slower, I intend to land more on the back. It seems like a bit much more thicker form and much more hard on the form. It's not really enjoyable when running at the much more slower pace. The shoes came alive when I try to pick up the pace on the shoes. Most probably I will bring the shoes out for tempo run or speed workout, see how the shoes react when we bring it to the faster pace, see whether it become much more alive and much more responsive or not. Who should buy Asics Novablast for? If you're looking for a lightweight, daily trainer, responsive and high cushion shoes and well balanced, this is a shoe to go to. Who should not buy Asics Novablast for? If you're looking for a shoes just like the previous version, the version 3, this is not the shoes that you want to buy because it lack of the responsive and the bounciness and the softness compared to the version 3 itself. If you want that feeling, go back to the version 3 that available at the Asics store. Some of the stores are selling at the discounted price. So you try to go in and get the version 3 rather than the version 4 itself. What's my verdict on this Asics Novablast 4? For me, it's a really good shoes. It's a very good daily trainer, responsive and bounciness. Just slightly disappointed from the previous version, the upgrade, but seems like not really an upgrade to me because lack of the bounciness, the softness and the responsiveness of the shoes compared to the version 3 itself. So for me, it still fit to my daily trainer. For my long run or some speed workout, I will bring the shoes out for some try, see how the shoes react on these shoes. Definitely will become my daily trainer and I will bring it go for my next long run. So that's all for the video. Thank you and see you guys on the 200 km review. Bye guys.